but the frog is always such an interesting thing because it's between two worlds. It's
Yeah.
it can go, it can come, in the water, on earth, on the land. It's kind of gross. It's not pleasant. Frogs and fairy tales are almost always ew. Something gross about them.
Yeah.
The princess, the frog, the princess with the golden ball, like, is disgusted by the frog that rescues the ball for her.
Yeah.
So frogs are always this, like, very low thing. I think in Frogs and Toads. I think in Carl Jung's Red Book, he has a picture of, like, this little parasitic looking worm and, like, a toad sitting at the base of a tree, and it's sort of this symbol for, like, the sort of the gross material that needs to be
Mm.
brought into the alchemical process and transluted, or something. But here you have the frog as the only being in the entire world who can help our hero actually do what he's been asked to do.
Mm.
And and the frog is richly rewarded for that. But the frog is placed in a bowl of milk. Um, and I don't think frogs like milk, so I doubt that that's a logical thing. But I think of it as, like, the milk being nourishment,
Yeah,
and
that's what I
so,
thought of.
like, this gross little ignored old kind of broken down thing is put into a container with nourishment and is, like, able to stay there. So it's taken care of. So again, we have sort of the hero's not doing it, but we have the case of something little and kind of helpless being cared for, and that resulting in him finding the way forward.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he's caring for something. He himself is almost like a mother at that point, going forward in the story to the end of the earth. I did think of how so he follows a ball a really long way. Eventually he goes to a water place and finds a frog that leads eventually to his political sort of transformation at the end of the story. I mean, that does remind me of, I forgot what Grimm's Brothers story it is, but this little girl is like always likes to play with this ball, and
hmm.
eventually, and she's playing by the edge of a pond, and she drops it and it falls in, and a frog comes and brings it back up to her. So it does seem like there's this ball goes somewhere that you didn't know where, you didn't necessarily want to go there to water, and then there's a frog at the end, and that's how the story goes forward. So
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I hadn't